Yeah. All right, so it looks like we're going to go down again. This is Lorenzo with Unicorn Riot. We are in Cleveland, Ohio. This is a day before the Republican National Convention starts. And so this protest you saw is not even the people who are arriving for the protest. And it's just sort of the beginning. So you get an idea of what they're all going to kind of play out like. The police will show up as closer and closer the protest gets to downtown. Look down here at the police line, kind of just waiting and making sure nobody tries to go down there. Horses behind them. Different horses, of course, too. We saw some ones earlier. So I want to thank everyone who got us out here again. We're a grassroots media collective. We're a 501c3 educational platform that you all support by donating to us. Thank you for all that you did. You got us here. We're going to be here all week. Then we're going to the Democratic National Convention. We're going to be there all week as well. We're on the road for 2 weeks. We're going to provide live feeds from the ground, Twitter feeds, and just everything we possibly can. So thank you so much for the support. You want to give a little bit more, check out the website, unicornriot.ninja. Click support our work and give what you can. We're going to go down. We'll just keep going, and we'll come back up when stuff happens. So thank you so much. Bye.
We've learned so much since then, including the 2 names of officers who lost their lives defending us. One East Baton Rouge Parish deputy we have not identified, but he also lost his life, and 3 other officers and deputies are fighting for their lives right now, one in surgery. The other 2 have sustained injuries from the shooting that happened.
Yeah, it's not that we're not talking about the other officer who lost his life as sheriff's deputy. We just have not identified him yet, or do not feel comfortable enough with the identification that we have and putting it out there. We're trying to be very studious in that and just report the facts to you. But there are some things that we want to talk to you about just to let you know, and there are some things that we may not we just hope that will fit into this investigation. We're trying to get the most accurate information out to you. There is no, we don't benefit at all by putting out anything that might not be right, so we're working diligently to try and do all that. Part of that information came from the state police news conference along with the governor that happened today. The men did not take questions, so we do not know anything further about any additional suspects. They did start off the press conference by saying and iterating several times that there is no active shooter out there. There is no one to be scared of at this point. That the suspect who did this Gavin Long, they did not identify him, but we have since identified him, was killed there at the scene. We do know 2 other people were taken into custody and questioned. We do not know if they are connected to this or not. That's just the way it stands. We're going to, Lauren, I guess, listen into a recap of this news conference that we heard earlier to kind of give us just some information and what the folks said.
This is just a recap. This will not be live. This is from earlier, a full look at the news conference that happened at 3 p.m. But here again, you can hear from law enforcement now.
Is accurate. Today at approximately 8:40 a.m., several Louisiana law enforcement officers were shot near Airline Highway and Old Hammond Highway. A call came into Central Dispatch of the Baton Rouge City Police Department saying that it was a guy.
Both, Hope's Alley down here, the people. All I'm doing is I'm walking down here, and then I'll make a right and show you where else I go. Because everything is going to be kind of concentrated in this area. And I want to give you, the real behind it. There he is again. I want to give you the real behind the scenes look, right? There isn't enough of that. And we definitely need more of that. We're like, this is how it's done. They just want a picture for themselves on TV. All they care about is fame. But I like to give you the truth, right? Because that's what I've always wanted. What is it like to be there? What is it like? And so he's talking to somebody else, right? I know. I'm suspicious now of that whole enterprise. I'm suspicious of that tire enterprise because that guy wouldn't talk to me. That was a branding mistake. Not talking to me was a brand, because now I could have been a brand, a friend of his brand. We got Never Trump over here. Stop Trump, stop Hillary. So a few of those. For the most part, though, you know, friendly people. All right, so there's Euclid. We're back at Euclid. And then you make a right here. And this leads you to Public Square. Public Square, there's going to be a lot of protests. It's kind of where everybody's going to eat. Everybody's going to be here. And now you go down there. You go up there. You can see the shirts, the buttons. Entrepreneurs, right? This is probably all. This is all. What's the word you want? I don't want to say it around them because that'd be kind of mean. That's all trademark infringement. You can't put Trump's, you can't use his logo that's trademarked and sell your own shit. And all of Trump's hats go to his campaign. So, but from a brand perspective, Trump, if you have your brand, you don't care if people are trademark infringing, unless you have to protect it, you know, as your corporation, like your Jack Daniels or something. But if you're a candidate, even though these people are definitely committing trademark infringement, because you can't take somebody's name, logos, and all that they have trademarks to, they just put it on shirts. But whatever, you can't complain. Yeah, so this is Euclid. You go down there, not much is happening there. See the shirts, feel the burn. This guy, you know, the entrepreneurialism is on point, right? We got, I'm ready for Hillary. She can do it. Trump has, okay? There you go, Bernie, Trump. It's just about entrepreneurs.
Do you have any Feel the Burn
and
shirts?
Michael.
So you see that we approve of shilling, bipartisan shilling. In fact, I think people would get along. I think people would get along a lot better if you were just trying to sell from one another. Just trying to sell from one another, people would be happy. So what do we got going on here? We're back here. I haven't seen much Pence shirt. I haven't seen much from the Pence. A couple of buttons. A lot of police here. So another thing you gotta realize is that any kind of public environment is always a chance for violence and thugs. Okay, so the two people I'm looking at, one guy goes, "Oh, if you wear a Donald Trump shirt, you just ask me." The guy on the left, right? So this is the criminal element, and they're just here kind of being criminals, right? So you gotta always be aware. You gotta pay attention to what people around you are saying. The thugs, right? You always gotta know. You always gotta know the thugs are out. They're gonna be out where anybody's in public. Now, nobody else would know that that guy was a thug. But remember the earlier part of the video, you have to have situational awareness. I'm always on alert. I heard that guy, oh, you know, he's walking by that Trump shirt. If you wear a Trump shirt, get your ass beat, you know? And I was going to confront him. I was going to wear a Trump shirt, but then I thought, there we go. I know who that guy is, some cop. I was going to confront him, but it's Sunday. I haven't even got started. I can't be getting arrested right now. But he specifically said, you wear a Trump shirt, you blah, blah, blah. You know, it's ass beat. Get your ass beat, right? Well, most people wouldn't have heard that because they don't have situational awareness or street smarts. That's why the media, we got more police officers everywhere. That is why the media gives you dumb stories, because they don't actually pay attention. They don't have street smarts. They don't know how to recognize who is a threat and who isn't. And then they're like, oh yeah, he's a good boy, didn't do nothing, right? The media, they practice the religion of Hinduism. The Hinduism is that anyone shot by police, he didn't do anything or didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. He was a good boy, didn't do nothing. But we just walked past a Dindu. I got him on camera. I got a Dindu on camera saying, "You at a Trump show, I'll beat your ass," right? Well, we got him on camera. Now, if that guy gets hit by cops, arrested, or shot, the media will say, "Oh, he's a good boy. He's going to go to college. He's just going to start his life." Completely untrue. Completely untrue. So we shared a Dindu with you live in video. Who else in the media is doing that? Nobody else is. For a number of reasons. They're not street smart, or cops or pussies. Call it what you will. But we got him, on camera. Camera, live. You could probably rewind it, maybe you can hear it. He's looking over, yeah, beat that ass, right? Beat that ass. Alright, so we're gonna go off in a few minutes. This is fun though. Today it hasn't even started, right? This is all pre-party. This isn't even the real game. This isn't the real event. This isn't even the real event, right? This is warm-up, so I wish it had been Thursday. Maybe I'll wear a Trump shirt and see if anybody takes a swing at me, The thing I've noticed is that people don't... The things that happen to other people don't happen to me for the most part. Probably because I actually lift bro. And I'm looking for conflict, I don't start it, but if I see it, I'm definitely down for it.
Calm before the storm.
Yeah, this is all the calm before the storm. We had a little bit of action watching my earlier Periscope where a George Soros shill tried to attack me. That's where he tried to attack me. How you doing?
Are you boxing?
No.
Our daughter works with you.
Oh, okay, no. Say hi to your daughter. They're, yeah, earlier we saw the George Soros shill try to attack me, caught it on video. It shows how angry and violent these people are, the Soros people. He hires people to attack. Watch that previous one. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be doing these all week. It's going to be fun. Thank you so much. We're going to have